Hello, I'm coming to you early today to teach you how to make an interesting sandwich for lunch. I'm making a banh mi sandwich. It's a traditional Vietnamese sandwich that might be just a little bit different than something you've had before. It's got pickled vegetables. I'll show you how to make those, and let me show you what I've got in this skillet. This is a recipe from a website called Love and Lemons. All great recipes, and let me show you in my skillet here. Yes, I'm making it with tofu. And look at how flavorful and beautiful it is. So I had this tofu marinating in lime juice, soy sauce. I'll post the recipe. It was a few things. Let's see, some fresh ginger and garlic. And it's been in the skillet here, 3 minutes on each side. Let's go ahead and get the pickled vegetables started, because you know what? You can make this recipe with any type of protein you like. So if you prefer to do it with some chicken breast cutlets, you totally can. I'm gonna make some pickled vegetables. This is delicious, whether you're making it as a sandwich or you wanna use this on top of your, like a salad or a side dish. Super, super delicious. I made some ahead of time so that it would actually be ready for us to put these sandwiches together for lunchtime, but let's make a fresh batch together here. So we're going to use the Rapid Prep Mandolin. This is one of my favorite new tools. It is available for our hosts right now, and once our stock is fully replenished, it will be available to everyone. But I'm going to turn these vegetables quickly into the pickled vegetables that we want for this banh mi sandwich. So on the back of your Rapid Prep Mandolin, we're going to turn the dial to the julienne setting, and I want them to be kind of thin, so I've got it on the 2 setting. We also have a French fry cut and just a straight slice. So let's go ahead and put these together. I'll do anything to use this product. It's so much fun. So take your vegetables, and if you want julienne slices, keep them about this length, and that way they'll fit nicely against the side of the part that's going to cut. You're just gonna pump, and you can see these julienne slices hopefully falling straight through. And it makes for a quick job, and my hands are nowhere near. We'll do some carrots. I'm gonna stand those up. They're all the right length. Have you had this kind of sandwich before? The first time I ever had it, I'll talk to you after I pump. Because this is noisy. We'll get the carrots. And then we'll do some radishes. Now the recipe calls for daikon radish. I find that a little bit tough to find, so I'll just use some regular radishes for this. And I've got a few more. I may as well do them all. We love pickled vegetables here. So delicious. All right. For the jalapeno, I'm going to turn the dial to the slice feature. And the reason for that is because we want them to kind of stand out so we can remove them if we want to. So I'm going to keep the jalapeno kind of big, and I'm only going to use part of it. So those of you who are jalapeno fans, you are going to love this. And I'll show this to you guys. You see those jalapenos? All on top. This whole bin of vegetables. Look, done, easy. All right, so let me tell you about where I first had this sandwich. Several years ago, my son and I took a day trip to downtown Chicago. We went to the Chicago Art Institute. It's a fabulous art museum. And they have this little cafeteria there that serves, lunch. And I tried their sandwich, this same banh mi sandwich, and I was so impressed by it. It was so delicious that when I found it online, I knew I had to show you, because it is different. And I don't know about you guys, but I get bored with sandwiches. I really like to have some variety and some different flavors. So anyway, so this recipe just reminds me of that fun day trip that Nick and I took to the Art Institute. So you're going to just add your vegetables to a jar, kind of like if you're just making pickles. Okay, we've got a blend here. This is equal parts of white wine vinegar, rice vinegar, a pinch of salt, and a pinch of sugar. So you're going to take this mixture and pour it right over the top of your jar, just like if you were making pickles. And then you're going to add enough water to cover your vegetables. So I've got a little water dispenser in my fridge here. I'm just gonna add some right to it. You want everything to be covered, okay? So you see I've got water going up to the top. Now just cover it up and then let it sit for at least an hour and you'll have some really great pickles. So you don't have to pay for that. You can make it yourself. All right, let's put this sandwich together. So this is a great recipe to actually prep your ingredients earlier in the day and then just cook your tofu right before, or cook it and then refrigerate it after your cutlets are already done. I have a baguette here. You can buy a sandwich bread. I actually made this. They were in the freezer so that I would have them for a day like this. I knew I'd want to make po' boys or something. This recipe is vegan as long as you're using a vegan mayo, which I'm not. This is just Hellmann's. It's what we had. So you're going to take some mayo, put it on the bottom of your sandwich. This is going to be a big sandwich. I think Mike and I will each have part of this. Okay. And then we're going to take that tofu. Let me go grab that. Right out of the skillet. So this is full of flavor. It tastes so good. And add a piece. And then I've got a little space there, so I'm just going to cut one of these slabs in half. There we go. All right, let's turn this guy here. All right, now you're going to add your vegetables. So we've got these that are pickled already. Just drain them a little bit. And you're going to pile those veggies right on top of your sandwich. Just like that. Perfect. And then if you want a little bit of extra heat, grab some sriracha. And then close it up. Slice it in half. And we have our own little sandwich shop right here at Julie's house with some extra pickled veggies on the side. Now, if you haven't used tofu in a while or ever, there's two different types of tofu. I did a recipe with tofu a couple weeks ago. This is firm tofu, and I know this is backwards, but it comes in a tub like this. For this kind of recipe, you want the firm kind, and I let it drain before I slice it up. Silken tofu you use for other recipes, like that tofu pudding that I showed you guys how to make. But for a recipe like this, get the container with the firm tofu. It'll hold together nicely for a sandwich. So try it out, whether you want to make the exact sandwich, or maybe you just want to make some pickled vegetables for your next salad or a favorite sandwich of your own. Will you try it? Check the comments. I'll post the link to the recipe from Love and Lemon's website. All the recipes there are actually vegan, so if you're looking for more plant-based recipes, you can scroll through. There's a lot of really nice choices, and it's put together by a real chef. So they're all creative and fun, and I think you'll enjoy it. Thanks for joining me today. Take care.